A resurfaced clip from Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has gone viral, with many pointing out how the episode seems to have predicted the wildfires currently devastating Southern California. In the July 2024 interview with comedian Sam Morrill, Rogan stated, "One day it's going to be the right wind and fire is going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a thing we can do about it," recalling a warning he received from a firefighter. Rogan also shared his experience with past fires as a California resident, explaining, "I was evacuated 3 times from my house due to the fire. The last time, 2 houses in front of mine burned to the ground." Rogan left California in 2020, citing less stringent COVID-19 restrictions as a key motivator, and currently resides in Texas. The Washington Post reports that at least 10 people have been killed and about 180,000 residents have been forced to evacuate as wildfires devastate Los Angeles. The article also states that there are 6 active blazes, including the Palisades fire, and have scorched more than 80,000 acres in total. Fox Business recently shared details about the current California insurance crisis, highlighting how several major insurers, including Allstate and State Farm, have pulled out of the state due to high wildfire risks and strict regulations. In the wake of the deadly fires in Los Angeles, a wave of disinformation has emerged according to France 24, which states that right-wing narratives are linking the fires to liberal policies, particularly those on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Meanwhile, experts cite climate change and dry conditions as the real causes. California Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass are facing public criticism for their handling on the wildfire crisis. President-elect Donald Trump, who will officially take office on January 20th, blamed Gavin Newsom in a Truth Social post, pointing to how the governor is depriving LA of water to protect an essentially worthless fish called a smelt. ABC reports that Republican Assemblymember Bill Asaley criticized Bass as well for the mayor's lack of response, saying, "Mayor Bass staring into a camera, not having anything to say, or having no water in the fire hydrants, it's a complete disaster." Bass defended the water supply, saying, "Claims that the tanks weren't full are false. On Monday evening, all available water tanks were filled before the fire." The highly criticized mayor also defended her absence, saying, "I was on a military flight, which I mentioned, which allowed me to be in constant communication." With Joe Rogan's prediction now reality, the ongoing wildfire crisis raises urgent questions about preparedness and accountability moving forward.